Hello my convicts and convicettes, here, so design the convict green, you guys and gals ain't no gameplay, so here we go, we're gonna jump into some PUBG and try to get a win. So here we go, let's get it on and see what we can do here in PUBG. So as you can see, I always like to pick a place that's not too far from the flight of the plane, and I like to just get on the floor and get ready, and generally jump to a named location, because that's generally where people will land, and I do like to get a couple of kills before we continue, but as we start off, I like to get those kills in, so we can at least dominate some people. So we've got 98 players in the game so far, just picking up everything I need in terms of weapons and stuff. Reload my guns, and then pick up any extra attachments I might need, and pick up my helmet again. I wish what would happen is when you pick up such as like body armor and helmets, you shouldn't be able to drop them. It should be the only way you change your armor is when you upgrade it, unless you take off the helmet, obviously that was damaged, or you find another helmet. It should know that obviously if your helmet's damaged, you can swap your helmet for another helmet, but it shouldn't allow you to swap your armor, such as helmets and body armor, for such as beanie hats and cowboy hats and stupid stuff like that. It should keep it where it won't pick them up, unless you want it to pick it up. Say, for instance, you go into your inventory, you select on the cowboy hat, and then it asks you to remove your helmet to put on the cowboy hat. For whatever reason you'd want to do that, I don't know. But for me personally, I really wish what they would do is they would do it that way. So I've got level 2 armor on, there was level 1 armor there. You shouldn't be able to pick up level 1 armor unless your armor is damaged, because it should be able to upgrade without you having to worry that if you spam square, you're going to pick up random other stuff. Anyway, that's one idea that I feel they should do for this game. As you can see, trying to kill the dude here. Get him out of the way. Come on, open die. Thank you. Quickly just grab all the stuff. This is what I normally do, just spam it all, and then just quickly have a look through, and then just take anything at the bottom if I need to, and then just get inside, out the way, get a quick reload in, just in case someone else chases. And then I sort out my inventory when I know I've got enough time to do so. As you can see here, I can find out what I've got here and throw away anything I don't need. This is what I normally do. I just go in and spam people's boxes, especially in the later scenes for the medical stuff, because the medical stuff appears at the top now. So you could just spam all the medical healing stuff and just leave the bullets if you don't need anything. And I like that idea, just being able to spam it and quickly just get it out of the way, because the longer you stay with the body, the more chance you're going to get killed. And in this game, you don't have a great deal of time before you get killed. So here we go, continue on. Now I apologise if you hear any extra sounds, but we're just having our sink refitted, because we've had a few problems with our washer not working, because we bought a new washer, but it's a lot lower down waste pipe than what was on the previous. So we're having the under the sink completely refitted. So if you hear that sound in the background, I will apologise. I've shut the door and everything. And anyway, let's continue on. So big shout out and salute to Doc. Obviously, as he's explained before, for those who are quite new watching this for the first time, I try to put in the full gameplay of what happens in my games, especially on PUBG, because you can't really edit it down too much. Otherwise, you're just going to be getting the bits up to the confrontation between what I'm doing. And Doc says he likes to see the whole entire thing from beginning to end, which is why this is about 28 minutes long. So we'll apologise to anyone who might not like that, but that's the way we're going to do it for this one. Generally for other battle royals, I will tend to shorten them down a little bit, edit them down a little bit. But as of late, I haven't been doing it as much, to be honest. I think for battle royals, it is pretty difficult just to keep zipping it, unless it's one of those kind of battle royals where you're playing and you literally meet no one until the end circle, which is a bit like Fortnite, to be honest. Then maybe at that point you would probably edit it down a bit, but hey ho. So taking some painkillers, don't really need to as such, but I generally do this because it allows me to have some form of healing if I get into confrontation with someone. Gives you that slight edge advantage over someone. Just picking up attachments as we go along. Jump through windows because I don't care. I want them to come and get me. It's like, come on, come find me. But you can see how far the zone is out there. So now it's time to look for the car. And luckily, this time round, I've actually found one. Generally, when I go onto the other maps, it's such a nightmare to find vehicles. So just swapping seats here. I wish they'd have it where the first button would put you in the driver's seat, or when you enter the vehicle from any side, it pushes you straight into the driver's seat, rather than putting you in the wrong seat and then you have to swap over. Very annoying. So as you can see here, I'm running towards the gunfight, or to the gunfire. Just picking up ammo and any supplies along the way if I need anything. But I heard sounds coming from over here. This is the reason why I came this way. Now let me know if you've had this happen to you, but I think, to be honest, the 5.56 ammo in this game is really scarce to find. Let me know if you have that problem, because I generally always rock 7.62 weapons a lot of the time, because I always jump into 7.62. But this is the guy I was chasing. And there we go. You're mine. So just having a look what we can get rid of here on my end, and then take whatever I need from him. It's like, well, I can take another pill, and then I can take his, then I've got spare, and take a drink as well, start the healing. That's anything I want on there. I normally put that one on because it's, I think it's slightly bit better than a half grip. I'm going to have to go through the different attachments in the game and sort of figure out what attachments are actually good weapons, because some give you extra, some actually take a little bit away from what you're doing. So just looking around, just double checking for anyone who might be around us. As you can see here, I've got to run. I'm like, right, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to go get the car. I can't afford not to take the car at this point. As you can see, the zone's right here, and it's coming for me. So at this point, it was like, I'm going to have to go look for this car. I forgot where I put it. I've got a terrible habit of doing this. And this is what I mean by the mobile version of PUBG does have a better idea. That the vehicle, when you get in it, it marks it where you leave it, so you know where your vehicle is at all times. So you can go back to your vehicle without running around like an idiot, like I do, trying to find it. Because I've decided not to keep on driving from one building to the next building to the next building to the next building. I just drive it, dump it, leave it, and then come back to it when, you know, if I necessarily need to pick it up. As you can see here, I've got no clue what the vehicle is. I'm like, oh my god, where the hell is my vehicle? What did I do with it? The red zone's here as well, so any moment now I could have a bomb drop on my head and kill me. But I didn't have a clue where the car was. And it drives me up the wall when you just simply can't find your car and you're running everywhere. And I knew roughly where it was, and there it is. I just couldn't, could not for love nor money think where I put it. This is the problem. But on the mobile version of the game, it actually keeps the vehicle on your map, so once you grab a vehicle, you know where the vehicle is at all times. And then the other thing that they do different from PUBG on console is that when someone shoots a gun, it actually shows on your map, on your mini-map, and it'll actually show you roughly where they are. It won't show you exactly which building or anything, you just get like an icon for bullets, and it's like in orange, so you know that someone's fired a gun, and you know roughly where to go to get into a gunfight. Which I really like that idea. I wish they would kind of look at adding this into that kind of idea, where your vehicles always constantly can be seen, and if someone shoots, it does appear on your minimap, so you know where people are, so you can go and engage. Because a lot of the time in PUBG, it's so hard to get into gunfights. I know there's certain people that don't like the idea of getting into fights and just want to get through to the last circle. But that's not what PUBG is about. PUBG is about being the last person standing, especially in solos. It would be nice to have some sort of indication to where people are, so you can at least go in the right area instead of spending a good 15-20 minutes trying to find people. There's a guy trying to set my car on fire. I was like, no. To be honest, I don't know if you can set cars on fire. But my main goal right now is just to get back in circle and then get ready again. Just pull the car over. Accidentally bashed into the rock. But it's alright. I don't have to worry. I can heal. I'm like, no, I don't want painkillers. I want a full heal. Then if I want some painkillers, I'll ask you. That's another thing it could do with doing, is it prioritizes the bigger healings or bandages depending on where your health is at. So if your health is like literally at the top, but it's just got like a little mark on you, that it should instantly start to give you the bandage. Then if you're like half to nearly dead, it should be the full med. And then after that, it would choose painkillers and stims if you were at full health and you couldn't heal anymore, for that other grey area you can't get to, because you've got to use your pills or your drinks to top you up to get to full health again. Or if you just do it just normally, just you're at full health and you hold down, then it should then give you pills or drinks. So there's some tweaking that could be made to this that would make it a lot easier. So I was going to engage with this dude, but it's a bit fruitless, to be honest. that distance. Especially for someone like me who doesn't generally use really long sights. I will carry them now on occasion, just to make sure I've got like a 3 or 4 times. But I don't generally use them too often, especially if it's close engagements. And there has been the update at this point, obviously, where you can turn off the ignition of the car before it gets to its destination, so you can kind of roll it to where you want it to be, and then make it quiet so people don't hear you come in. I'm not bothered. I'd rather go in gung-ho, kick some butt. So at this point it's like, well, what can I get rid of? What can I take off now that's going to give me enough space so I can actually have what I want here? So as you can see, I'm trying to be careful what I drop. just in case. And take that with a handgun as well. It's like, okay, we'll keep that one. But this is what I mean by 5.56 ammo, especially is sparse, because I don't really have a great deal of 5.56, and it's kind of weird that it's very limited. But all the other ammo types, like 7.62 and the 45 and the 9mm, is really easy to find. 5.56 is the only ammo type you struggle to find in this game. So you can see here, I'm trying to be more careful as well about opening doors. I've had a bad habit of opening doors, running in, especially having people camp behind the door. As soon as you open the door, they're instantly shooting you and killing you. It's like, okay, is that how you're going to play the whole entire game? You're just going to hide behind the door and go, surprise, and then just shoot. I'm like, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So here we go, as you can see, just looking, pick up a Kar98 here and some more ammo. I thought I'd take one of these with me. I do try as best as I can to use this particular style of weapon, but obviously it's as good as you can use it. I'm not particularly the greatest. I've never been great with sniper rifles, but you know, especially for like PlayerUnknown Battleground, you definitely need to have the lowdown on the Kar or the M24 or any of those, because they really can be the clutch in a lot of these games and get you a lot of kills if you can hit people, especially from a long distance, because a lot of people do camp or hide far away, so it makes it really, really difficult to obviously get kills in if they're from far away with just a normal assault rifle or submachine gun. Anyway, I'm blabbing on. So just looking for some more other bits and pieces here. As you can see, I'm not too far from the circle, so I can easily get back in. Just looking through what I can attach to my weapons here. I always try to carry like a 2 or 3 or a 4 times zoom, just in case I need them. And especially if I'm going to carry such as a Kar98, I definitely need to be able to have that range on the weapon. And as you can see here, that particular sight on this weapon is not too bad. It's a level 2. So just running into the circle now, just double checking, saw a vehicle down there thinking, well, there's definitely going to be someone near there then, because if there's a vehicle there, then obviously there's a guy normally there. Now, first I thought that little rock there was a person, because from a distance it does actually look like it's a person crouched, but it's not. It's just a rock. But I spy something in a moment, and I'm going, hang on, I think that's a person. But luckily they didn't spot me, but as you can see I'm just changing my zoom sight around and just having a quick peek. And I did get shot at by someone, I don't know who. I was like, who's shooting at me? And I tried to get him to shoot again just to double check where the shot was coming from, because I wasn't 100% sure where they were actually shooting from. And I noticed him there peeking. You could just see him peeking, but then someone else started shooting, I think. And I was like, oh god, I'm in trouble. So just trying to figure out what the hell's going on, which side people are shooting me from. But that came from this side, I believe. And that's what made me want to run. I was like, no, I'm just going to get out of here. And there's no point me staying there just to be someone's nice and still target practice. No, it's time to move. So I run to these buildings here, zigzagging a little bit, just in case someone tries to shoot. Just try and put them off and make it a little bit harder to shoot me. And there we go, we got into the building, and now it's just time to chill out, wait for the circle once again, and then get back into it. And as you can see, the circle is upon us. Someone did throw a Molotov, if you just heard that, over me talking. So I know there's someone nearby. But yeah, just get everything reloaded and ready and prepared for the next round, because we're now into the final stages. It's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be a lot harder to obviously outrun the circles and stuff, and finding cover and finding where people are and want to be camping up at this point, or taking strategic positions to where they feel. I did see someone obviously trying to shoot them, but like I said, not knowing how to properly use a sniper rifle in this game is something I really need to work on, because a lot of the time I just put the dot on them and shoot, but obviously because of distance and travel and all that, the fall off and everything, you're not going to always hit them if you directly aim at them, especially for the far on distance. It's got to be pretty close to him with that. You're going to have to predict and aim a bit higher. But I did hear someone shoot from over this way, which is why I'm sort of peeking, going, what the hell? I'm just trying to figure out where this person might be, because I can't physically see them, but I know someone's just shot from this way on. So just being really careful, because obviously it only takes them to shoot me once. Because I think there's certain snipers in this game, if they shoot you with one shot, it does kill you instantly, which I feel really weird. I've had level 3 body armor, level 2 helmet, and being insta-killed by a sniper with no damage or any damage to my armor. You know, the body armor has been, helmet's been like full armor at the point of them shooting, and then just insta-kill me. It's like, oh, okay. That's a thing. I don't know if that is what some snipers can do, but I never thought a sniper could actually kill you in one shot, even with level 2 armor on. So at this point, I can't really do much. The end circle, it's just a case of just chill out and just keep an eye out for anyone who might be hiding, camping, or just waiting for someone to step out to shoot up. So I was just trying to check all my bases, check around the rock here, and just take a position. And I did see someone, and lo and behold, it's our camper, and I killed him with a headshot. I don't know what armor he had on, but I headshot him, and he is out of here. Not only that, he's wearing a ghillie suit, as you can see here. So I was like, oh, okay. So this is the reason why I couldn't see him before. Luckily, when they lay down, they do make like a shadow in the grass where they are. So that's the only reason why I could physically see him. Obviously wearing a ghillie suit. It's not particularly the easiest thing to see from a distance. And he's got level 3, as you can see there. I was going to take his level 3 helmet, but as you can see, it's pretty battered. But that is so weird that he's still got a helmet on, as you can see here. But he died to one shot from a car to the head, and that's level 3 armor. You would have thought it would have had to break the helmet first, then kill him. Not physically, the bullet insta-kills him from one shot, which is kind of weird, and that's a level 3 helmet. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm kind of glad though, I guess, in a way, because I'm thinking about it now. Obviously, you don't want people to be too OP that anyone who grabs the level 3 is going to be indestructible or almost too good of body armor. It's always nice to have just a very slight difference between one and the other. So as you can see, I can see a guy over in the distance. I'm aiming right at him, but it's not hitting him for some reason. I don't know if it's because I'm missing. I did miss there, I think. It went just slightly to the right of him. And maybe that went slightly to the right. But I thought that would have hit him, to be honest. Because I did lead it a little bit there. That's the only shot I thought that should have really hit. I'm sure that should have hit. But I know there's someone over here now because he's shooting in the background. I'm just trying to be careful, because obviously if I'm making noise, I'm making noise. If he sees me once he's killed the other guy, then that's going to be a problem. Again, shooting at the guy, just can't seem to hit him. And a horrible sight there of me seeing my inner mouth, inside my own mouth. It's like, ugh. So I thought, can he climb this? And he actually can, which is kind of interesting. And at this point I'm like, bugger the goddamn car. I'm just going to shoot people with my gun. Because for some reason, bullets from a gun from this distance still hit the target even though I'm shooting straight. Which I find so bizarre that the car 98 wouldn't hit him. But yet, I'm shooting with this gun from here. And as you can see, I killed him. So why didn't the car do that? That's what the only thing that, you know, makes me wonder how the mechanics of the snipers in this game actually work. So now it's just 1v1. So I'm going to do my outro here and see how we do. So hopefully enjoy. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if new, tap the notification bell to be notified of all my videos. You truly can be one of Kappa's convicts or a convicette for my ladies. And yes, I will see you in the next one. It is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. And as always, I salute you, my convicts and convicettes. And yes, I'll see you in the next one. So let's see how this pans out. Just checking what throwables I've got there. If you was just wondering why I was doing a weird animation, but there we go. So just trying to figure out best way to attack this guy. Take the rooftop and try and peek him and shoot him. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me in the head. I don't know how I hit the roof of the building here when I was clearly above it there, as you can see. And I hit the actual roof, which was a bit strange, but hey ho. I was trying to blow up his car, as you can see there. That's what I was aiming for. That's why he's running away from it. But unfortunately, I couldn't blow up the car. I don't know why. And then he moves it out the way. I was like, nah. I wanted to blow it up. I was hoping to blow up the car and take it out in time so I could actually kill him with the explosion of the car. So remember, never park your car near to the rocks you're at, because if they can blow up the car, they will. So I'm trying to get ground on him. Obviously I have to run, and here we go with the final. Can we win with just a little bit of health left? Tried to go in for the med kit here, as you can see, but unfortunately he started throwing stuff. I was like, surely I can get a med kit in. And there we go. I was like, okay, he's throwing stuff, what else is he going to throw? So I thought, well, I'll throw mine then. And just threw it just a bit too far in front of the rock. And then he blew up the car there, as you can see. And that's the car out of the way. So I'm just trying to peek him out again, see if we can get an aim on him. And he ran back to the rock, just as about to shoot him. So, okay, come on, peek me. And again, I felt like that would have hit, and at this range, there should be no drop. Or not enough drop to play a part in me missing or anything. Everything should be pretty nice and on point from this point. So I'm like, go on, peek, just once. And I'll try and attack him. He threw something, I was like, what's he throwing? It's a smoke bomb. I was like, okay, well, you can throw smokes at me, it's okay, I don't mind. And I'll throw more Molotovs. And that one does land right in front again. So I'm like, okay, it needs to be a bit higher. And that one does land behind the rock, or on top of it, as you can see there. But I still couldn't hit him. Normally, if that happened to me, that would have probably hit me. And again, in front of the rock, he runs near the vehicle, and it's like, okay, I'll throw it near the vehicle. And throw again, just above the rock. And at this point, the zone come in. I didn't actually realise the zone was coming in. And I thought, I'm just going to rush. I didn't know it was behind the vehicle, which was my biggest downfall for this point. And I was trying to heal. Unfortunately, couldn't. I had to reload. It's like, oh, I need to reload. Let me reload. Hold on a minute. And there we go.